Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Kanika, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how I turned this old dupatta into a skirt for one of my friends. So without further ado, let's start. Firstly, these are the things that you're going to need for measuring and cutting. We're going to fold the dupatta in half and then again in half, and just put it around your waist and see where you want the length to be and measure it out. Next, just lay out the dupatta and measure the length that you have put in and just cut it out. One thing that I really liked about the dupatta was that it had a really nice bottom, and I wanted to keep that intact so that I could make this into a sort of an ethnic fusion skirt. We're going to take all the pieces for the skirt from this dupatta itself, the main fabric, the lining, as well as the waistband. Next up, we are going to put both pieces together, that is the main fabric and the lining. So we have two pieces to work with, one front, one back, instead of four. How to make gathers. So it would be really easy if you had a gathered foot for your sewing machine and it would get done in seconds, but I don't have that, so we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way, and I'm just going to hand sew across the top and gather it with my hands. What you need to do now is measure your waist and divide it by 2. So right now we are gathering the front part of the skirt, and we want it to be the exact measurement of the half of the waist. A quick tip for even gathers is that you divide your fabric into sections. In this case, I've divided my fabric into 4 parts, and I'm going to make sure that each and every part has equal gathers. Almost done with pinning my gathered skirt, and I'm just gonna go over to my sewing machine and sew it. Next, you need to fold and pin the hemlines and sew across. The next part is my absolute favorite because we are talking about pockets. I absolutely love pockets, and I really wanted to incorporate them in this skirt. Pocket pieces are very easy to cut. You can just cut whatever shape pocket you want. You want a small pocket, big pocket, wide pocket, whatever you want, and just cut it out. You take your one piece of pocket and line it together with the right side of the skirt pieces and just sew across. So I was not too sure of how to incorporate this pocket because I've made normal pockets but not these invisible sort of pockets. So it was a lot of trial and error. Thankfully I did not stitch anything before. I just pinned it and tried previous folds to see how the pocket would actually work. If you don't want a pocket, I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you don't want a pocket, then you can skip this part and just sew across the edges of the skirt. All that is left is to incorporate the elastic in the skirt and to sew the side seam shut above the pocket. So since we are putting the elastic only in the back part of the skirt, you can just measure half of your waist, or you can just approximately measure that behind your waist. Just stretch it a little before you measure it so that it fits properly. Since I didn't have a smaller elastic, I just used the wider elastic that I had, and I cut it approximately to fit my waistband. One thing that you may want to remember is that when you are sewing across your waistband, just leave a little bit on the side in which the elastic is gonna stay. So I accidentally stitched all around, and when I had to put the elastic in, I had to use a safety pin, and when the safety pin went through, it had no way to come out, and I had to literally push it, and I had to risk getting my waistband torn. And we are done. Are you ready to look at the final skirt? A big shout out to my friend Sneha, who was sporty enough to do the shoot for me.